Hi, this is Rahim Zulfikar Ali from Excel Basement Private Limited, and in this video we will learn one dynamic chart, and that chart will be a column chart which will be highlighting the maximum number and the minimum number in a different color. So let's get started. We have a data month wise starting from Jan to December, and we have some numbers regarding the sales. So if by default we create a column chart, so I will just select the data and press Alt F1 key, shortcut key, to get the default chart. So I have got a chart which is from Jan to December and all the respective sales volumes according to each of the month. Now if you observe that each of the bar color is same, and what we are required is to have a different color for the minimum bar out of these 12 months and maximum with a different color, so that we can analyze quickly and we can focus on the maximum sales in that particular month or the minimum in any particular month, and then we can make some strategies out of that. So because of the color is same, so it definitely take time to analyze this visual. And if we add a different kind of formatting, definitely it say that visualization helps you to quickly analyze your data, right? So what we're gonna do is we will have that maximum bar with a different color and minimum with a different color. So for that we are required to do some working in the extra column or the helper column, and we are required to create a logic first. So to get the maximum number in a new column, we are required to create a logic and also another column for the minimum number. So I'm starting equals to if this cell is equals to the max of this entire range of data and making it absolute. So give me that particular number, or otherwise generate an NA. Okay, so out of the sales column, whatever will be the maximum number will get into the next new column with this specific logic, and if the number is not the maximum, it will create hash n/a, which can be very good and useful in making the visualization invisible in the charts. Okay, and for the minimum the same logic goes. If B2 is the equals to the minimum number of this entire range, then give me that particular cell value, or otherwise create an error. Alright, so now I have got the maximum number in a separate column and a minimum number in a separate column, and later on if any number changes within that particular sales column, definitely the formula will do it work. So now what we are required to do is we will select all these 4 columns, and I will press the shortcut key Alt F1, and now you can see that now this column chart is a bit different. Now this orange bar, which is the maximum bar, is coming from this particular 3rd column, and a small gray column bar is coming from this 4th minimum column. And what we are required to do is we will apply the technique of overlapping. So it's very easy. So first I will select this maximum bar, which is in orange color in my case. So I will right click. So from this contextual menu I will go to format data series, and I will make this series overlap 100%, right? And also by this action my minimum range, my minimum gray column is also being overlapped, so that's a good thing. Now you can change the color. So instead of orange, if you want to have the maximum, for instance, in a different color, so you can go to format tab and click on any color you want to have that. And for the minimum, let's say I would like to have a red color, right? And for the others, I would like to have the gray color shape fill, so I have selected that, right? You can do a lot of things in this as well. Now for example, if I increase the number here, that's still the minimum, right? And if later on any number is being changing, that will update in the this column chart as well. You can change the title as well, sales, month wise sales, Okay, and if you don't want this grid lines, you can simply click on it, press the delete key. If you want to increase the width of these column bars, that's very simple. Right click, go to format data series, and then decrease the gap with %. Okay, that's cool. If you want to have the data labels as well, so you want to know that how much this particular April month figure is, so one way is to just hover the mouse and then this tooltip will appear, or you can simply right click and click on add data labels, right? So this is one of the way. All right, so now this was the way in through which we have created the dynamic column chart, which represent lower sales with a different color and a maximum sales with a different color. I have just simply copied this chart and pasted, and I want to transform this chart into a line chart. Now what will happen and how we will highlight that particular minimum and maximum through a different color in line chart. So for changing the chart type, what you can do is right click, and from this contextual menu you have that option, change chart type. So I will click on it and I will say that convert that into a line chart. Alright, so we have got the line chart here. Now what happens is that this is a simple line in which we are not seeing the maximum or minimum with a different color. So what we can do is we can play around with the formatting part. So data series, and I will look around that what kind of formatting options available. So clicking on this bucket, now what I have is, okay, so there is an option called smooth line, so I will check mark on it. So it's a smooth line has been created, but you can see there is one more axis available here. And what is this? So I will go to chart format and I will click on max, right? So when I click on max from the format tab, when you open this drop down and you select the series of max, marker options, and in the marker options built in with a circle size of 11 for example, and the color will be green color, right? And for the minimum, what we can do is click on minimum, and again you can see there is a one dot has been selected. So we will go to marker and expand the marker options, and then select what kind of marker you want and the size as well, and then select the color, solid fill as of red, right? So that's how you have just pointed out the maximum and the minimum in a line chart. Alright, so now we have highlighted this maximum and the minimum point in the line chart as well, right? So I hope you learned this from this video, that how to do or how to create this kind of dynamic charts where you can highlight the either it's a line chart or a column chart, minimum with a different color and a maximum with a different color. So thank you so much.